So I was expecting the dollar and yields to bounce. And to be fair, they did a little bit, but that's not the story. Today, I think was quite a good day for the miners in particular. You see, they outperformed the metals and the markets, and you could tell, and you can see it in the charts, and I'll show you in a second. But I think I don't know if it's the first day, but it's the most obvious day for me because the other days, we had big moves up, but the metals were up, or the markets were up, and this time they stood out. So I think it was a very significant day. So let's look at the charts. First of all, DXY just bouncing. You can see it's this sort of just under 103, this kind of a level here. You can see, I had it before. Look, we tagged it there, we tagged it here, also resistance. So it's not, millimeter perfect, but it's a rough sort of level. And I'm going to call it just below 103. So we kind of bounce and we may even continue the bounce. I said Monday, Tuesday could bounce a little bit and we might, but good because if the miners are going up on days where the dollar is sort of up, good, great, right? Imagine when it goes down. So it was good to see the dollar bounce, technically disciplined, matches expectations. But on top of that, miners went up. Let's look at yields. Okay, so we're just going to look at the 30, the 10, and the 2 bounce, sort of sideways up, kind of what you expect. Look, the 30 hit the ascending support, so I expect a little bounce and then a failure. Down we go. That's the 30, 10-year. Look at that. I was telling you how, look at the bottom of the day is getting closer and closer. Here we've got a bit of a bounce. What did I say? If I remember correctly, probably going to go towards 4.2 and then fail. But, good. Let the yields go up. Normally gold, silver, and the miners should go down, but actually they all sort of went sideways up, especially the miners. 2-year bounced a bit more, quite pronounced there, that one. Fine, good. So dollar and yields up. What happened to gold? Well, gold continued, didn't really see 2200. You can see a bit of a top. I think we could sort of have a bit of a top maybe tomorrow. We start to, close below 2175 and start to come back down. Like I said, either 2150 or lower, 2100, 2080. Let's see if there's a bit of a drop. But I'd love a drop and the minus to hold will just go down a little bit. That would be great stuff. It's all about the minus. So gold, nothing crazy, slightly up, but when you're up $1 or $2 at these levels, it's the same as unchanged. So basically unchanged on gold. I think it's, you know, pretty pretty peaky. Silver, it was up. It was actually up. So nothing crazy and didn't take out the high from that Friday, but still it was more of an up move than gold. But it's all about the minus. Look at that. GDXJ just bullish engulfing, right? Lower than the Friday's low of day, way higher than Friday's high, close higher than Friday's high of day, just bullish engulfing, which is not what you expect when gold and silver have done sort of unchanged, nothing special kind of days, and with the dollar and yields up. So the miners, look at SILJ, even better. Look at that, just monstrosity, clipped all the way on this resistance. I didn't expect this, but I welcome it. GDXJ, where did we hit? You can see these levels. I should have drawn them straighter. Right, look at that. GDX, let's check that out. Probably helped by Newmont because Newmont was up 4%. Look at that. Perfectly tagged the line I had. And I thought I had these lines for all of them. I think I did actually, just had to straighten it out. Perfect, absolutely perfect. But, who cares about my levels? It's just about GDX, GDXJ, SILJ, the miners really outperforming for maybe the first time. I mean, we've had some good moves here, but gold was going up, and this time it wasn't the case. So we are finally starting to see some serious outperformance relative to everything. And was the market up crazy? No, it wasn't. Look, S&P was unchanged. Dow Jones, unchanged. Russell, down. By the way, it looks like it's peaking a little bit, the markets, And some of these big names, these Nvidia and Apple's, they're starting to come down. Meta was down 4%. Nvidia, I think, has peaked. So market is no excuse for the miners to go up. The dollar yields were up and the metals were kind of sideways up a little bit, but the miners were really outperforming. So I thought I'd just point that out. I'm not going to go through all the miners. I did mention Newmont was up quite nicely. That's obviously a big one. It just powered through. There were quite a few that made some nice moves. Look at Metalla, for example, just break out of its descending. EXK continuing this storming move up, almost touching this level I had, 2.3. I didn't expect it to get this far. already. Some of them, I think Harmony did quite well today. Bam, look at that. Just really nice. So I look forward to doing the next update. But just watch out with gold maybe coming down. It's just topped out a little bit. So I can't imagine the miners being green if gold's retracing a bit. But I don't mind that. I think that'd be healthy. You know, if gold's maybe not silver, but gold especially just retraces a little bit and the miners just go down a little bit, you know, 0.5%, 1.5%, or maybe they even go green. That'd be strange, rare, but very much welcome. So yeah, the story of today is the miners are finally outperforming everything that traditionally impacts it. So good luck to all of us. Let me know if you saw that too. And good luck to all of us tomorrow.